4 people from my family in 7 years. There is no way. I realized that everything is accurate and this is my mission in the world. And all the pain that I went through is for a reason.
I'm listening and I'm like, this cannot be in one person's life. Hi, welcome to my podcast, Shalom Out Israel. My name is Smadar Morag, and today I'm going to host a very special woman. Her name is Orit Mark Ettinger. She is the one who is responsible for raising an amazing foundation named Or Michael. She writes books. She is a light for the people of Israel. She's inspiring. She talks all around the world. Well, I cannot even mention in one sentence who this big light is. So, shalom, Orit.
Hello.
Oh, I'm so glad to host you.
It's my honor. Really,
I really had to do my best to get you here. And before we start our conversation, I first want to thank my followers for the donations, because without your donations, I cannot do my podcast. If you want to know more and also support Israel, please go to my website, shalomuitisrael, out you write, UIT.nl. And you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, YouTube, X, Twitter, so everywhere. Shalom, Orit.
Hello.
Wow, how to start with your incredible life story, which is combined with many tragedies.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell our followers a little bit about your life?
Yes, we have to start with a tragic, but after that we will find the light, and I think it's the most important. Like, I'm smiling, and if you will hear my life, it's really tough to hear that. So
it's tough what you went through, but it's important that people listen to it, because
absolutely.
I think that you got so many things in your life that
Right.
if you are the proof that you can become a light and have a smile on your face. And I want you to inspire people so they can stand up in the morning and start their life.
Exactly.
By the way, your name, Orit, it's
Orit.
Or, it's light. Licht.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes, exactly.
So, yes,
Okay.
start.
Okay, so in 2016, I was 16 and a half years, and I was, it was the first day of the summer. I was the happiest girl on earth. And this morning, my parents decided to go with 2 of my siblings to be in Jerusalem with my grandmother for Shabbat, because my grandfather passed away. We don't want that you will be alone there. And they decided to go, and I said, okay, I will stay in Otniel. Grew up in Otniel. It's a small settlement in Judea,
Yes.
really beautiful place.
Yes.
And we're 10 children. I have no idea how my mother did it, but yes, 10 children. Yes.
Wow.
I saw
And you're
her
the
face.
youngest, middle?
I'm in the middle, like the sandwich, because it's a sandwich.
You're the
in the
cheese.
middle, yes,
You're the
absolutely. It's great. So I decided I will stay in Otniel with 2 of my sisters, and we will stay out with our cousins, Elchanan and Shlomit. Kalmanzon, they are living also in Otniel, and it was perfect. And then my parents went to Jerusalem, and after 6 minutes, a car with terrorists started shooting at their car. 29 bullets hit the car. The first bullet hit my sister, Teila, in her stomach.
How old
After
was
that,
your sister?
She was 14, and Bdaya, the other sibling, was 15. 15
Yes.
and 14, so young. And she was injured in her stomach. After that, most of the bullet hit my father, and he was killed, was murdered there at the terrorist attack. And my mother, she was seriously injured. Until today, she have just one eye. She don't have all of this area. She have until today, close to 10 years, she have a caregiver. She had
Wow.
a different personality. It's really.
It changed her personality.
Absolutely. It's
So-
like a different mother now.
So you lost your mother who you knew. And
Exactly.
you got a new mother.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. And your father?
And my father was murdered there.
He died on the spot?
Yes, on the spot there. So it was really tough. But I remember the moment after the Shiva that I got a decision that I want to be happy. I want to continue. And people saw me smiling and say, how you can smile? You ignore the pain. You're you don't believe that it's happened to you. What is going on? How you can smile after that? And I said that I believe that my dad, he want me to be happy.
Wow.
He don't want me to be depressed.
Yes.
And of course I can do it because it's the easy way.
Yes.
But I want to continue. I want to be happy.
Yes.
And I think that this is what he want me to do.
Wow, that's incredible for a young girl.
Yes.
So that's the first tragedy. You lost your father.
Yes.
And then, and your mother changed.
Yes. And because...
traumatized siblings.
Exactly. So all of us, we was in a difficult situation, but I felt that I need a meaningful. I don't want to feel that I have just dark on my life. And when we were all the time in the hospital, I said, it's a terrible place. You see a lot of people that they're alone. Nobody come to visit them.
Yes.
And I really believe that from the pain, there is light that coming from the darkness.
Yes.
And I said, okay, there is evil. There is a darkness in the hospital. So I can destroy the evil, but I can bring light.
Yes.
So I founded the organization All It's Light.
When you were
when I was
a teenager?
17, yes, 17, I found the organization. And I was a CEO, the youngest CEO in Israel of organization. And I founded Or Michael to continue the light of my father. And we are, in the beginning, we were in 16 hospitals in Israel, 24/7, teenagers in my age.
Visiting people.
Just coming with a guitar, good energy, just to be there. You know, sometimes people just need someone to talk with.
Yes.
And they don't have this.
Yes.
And if you just come and give a smile, and for people, it's life-changing.
Wow.
And for me, it was really strong. You know, it's to continue the light of my father.
And how many volunteers are now in your foundation?
Thousands.
Thousands?
And I have a few that they met in the hospital and they got married. And I have grandchildren from that. It's unbelievable.
That is amazing.
Yes, Baruch Hashem.
Wow.
I'm really grateful for that.
So from something so painful, you created a lot of light.
Absolutely.
And people are not alone in the hospital because of that. And then the second tragedy.
Yes, and then 3 years after my father was killed,
yes,
there was a car accident. My oldest brother Shlomi, after my father was killed, on my wedding, it was the first wedding without my dad, and Shlomi, my brother, he was inside, it was on one side my mother and the other side Shlomi.
So he gave you away instead of your father.
And he did the kiddush for, Shabbat with everyone, and he did everything.
Yes.
And he was really close to us, of course. And
he had an accident?
A car accident, and he was on the way to the Mossad, so he walked there.
Yes.
And on the way, Arab Bedouin driving without license and just hurt him. And 2 days, Shlomi was between heaven and earth, and we didn't know if he will survive.
So it's not only just a regular accident. It's something very common which happens in Israel, that a lot of Bedouins and also Israeli Arabs, they drive without driving license and they drive like fools, and that's also being a terrorist.
Absolutely.
So they hit him because of reckless driving.
Yes.
And he also died on the spot.
Yes, it 2 days he was between heaven and earth. We didn't know if he will survive, but he didn't.
How old were you then?
He was 29.
Wow.
And he has 3 children. One of them was 3 months. So young.
Didn't you say to yourself, okay, the first time I came over this, I continued and I did something big, but now a second time?
And also the mother of my husband was killed also, was died also from cancer. So
in the same year or in the same period?
1 year before, in the middle between them. But Shlomi, it was different. I felt that how it can happen to us again.
Like you lost again a father.
No, one time, it's too much.
Yes.
And it destroyed the family, and my siblings still need to continue, and we have still dealing with the surgery of my mother. It's really tough.
And at that time, I mean, you were raised from, it means that you were raised in your family with awareness that there is Hashem, that there is a creator, God. And then this happened the second time. You started to ask questions about the belief?
I remember the moment that I was in the hospital and I just look at the sky and to Hashem. And I just, the only word that I succeed to say is katonti. In Hebrew, katonti, it's like, katonti, I'm so small and you run this world. I have no idea. What are you doing? But I really believe that you know what you're doing.
That's what you said.
This is what I say, katonti. I feel that all the time I'm explaining myself why I lost my dad, because from this pain I create Or Michael, and I met my husband on the Shiva. 7 days after someone died, we were sitting Shiva, and my husband came to there, and this how we met.
Wow.
So all the time I'm finding to myself why things happened. But after Shlomi, I said, Katonti, I don't understand. I don't understand what are you doing. How you can lose, 3 children without father, and they lost also the grandfather, my dad. Like, how you can do that to them?
Were you angry at Hashem?
I think that I have all the emotions. Like, I really feel that sometimes I said, you're doing too much for me. You're taking a lot of too much. And I don't believe everything, but I also really love him. Like, I can cry tears of joy. Really, I can just cry, oh my God, you create a beautiful world and amazing people like you. And like one day I came back from a lecture in the north, and I driving, and then I started to cry because it was a really tough day, and I really missed my dad and everything. And then I saw the moon, and it was full moon on the night. And I look at the moon and said, God, please stop, give me to cry quiet. Don't show me this beautiful moon. Like, just give me to be sad. Like all the time. He showed me the light also. And also in a darkness moment, I feel that I can't ignore the pain. I can't ignore the light.
Wow. No words. That is amazing. And what do you say to people? Many people ask me, because I also give lectures and I meet a lot of people. A lot of people say to me, yeah, Smadar, you're a believer. But where was Hashem at the 7th of October? How can you still continue? What do you say to people like that? Because I'm sure that people ask you this question.
Right.
What do you say to them?
I think this is what I'm said after Shlomi, is that Katonti, I don't understand what he's doing. But when you believe that there is someone that he runs everything, he's doing everything accurate for you. It's hard to see that. But after October 7th, I think it's look what we did in Iran. Iran before, if it wasn't, maybe they destroyed all Medinat, all our country, if we didn't act them before. Like, everything is happening in the right way. And I think part of the emunah, believer, it's that we know that we believe in him. We are not understand everything, but I trust him.
Do you feel the presence of your father and your brother around you?
Absolutely. I think that they're always with me.
I feel it,
Ken?
Yes. And I don't have that often, but I feel that you're surrounded by them and that they with you the whole day.
Absolutely. And I'm talking with them 24/7. They're not answer. It's really tough sometimes.
Yes.
But they're with me all the time. So it's also like...
I think they do answer, but they don't answer in words.
Way.
Yes. So this Shlomi, Zichrono Livracha, who did amazing work for Israel as a Mossad agent, is not part of your life anymore. No. And then you go on.
Yes, I thought it's the end of the tragic in my life.
Yes.
And I published a book about that, how we can find the light.
How's
and
the
how
book
we are
called?
Doing Broken Ray of Light.
Is it also in English?
Soon.
Yofi, I'm happy.
Working on it really hard. B'ezrat Hashem, I hope it will be soon. And a broken ray of light, it's like some people told me, but you're talking about optimistic, so why it's broken? Ray of light, why it's broken? Because you're broken? And I said, no. You're not understand. Everyone is a ray of light. You are a ray of light. All of the people that hearing that, they are a ray of light. They are shining light. And when a ray of light breaks, because all of us, we are dealing with difficulties. So when a ray of light breaks, it creates many more tiny lights, like a rainbow. So I want to believe that from the pain, there will be light also. After my father was killed, I got married. After Shlomi was died, my son was born. From the pain, there is light also after the dark. And I published my book. And I hand the book with broken ray of light, just optimistic now, just good things. And 1 month after the book published, the war started. And unfortunately, on this war, I lost also people on October 7th.
You lost people on October 7th itself.
Ken, 1 day after, actually, 8 October 8. My cousin Elchanan Kalmanzon, that you
can tell to the viewers who Elchanan is, because he is a hero.
He is a hero.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Can you tell in really short his story?
His story. So Elchanan Kalmanzon, he was my cousin, but in Israel he's a huge hero. They got the Israel prize, by the way, for their behavior.
Yes.
Was Elchanan and my other cousin Menachem and Itiel, their nephew.
Yes.
And they came to Be'eri. Nobody called them, but they just went there to save people, and they saved over.
They just took their car. They heard about it, and they said, "We have to save people." That's what they did.
And you know what the beauty? Like, they came from settlement in
Yes.
Otniel, like really a right wing, and they came to save people from the left wing in Israel, like from the kibbutzim, and it's like really different ideology in Israel. But they came because they are Jewish. They want to save their brothers and their siblings. It's like we need to be united also. So it's, I think, the connection between Otniel and Be'eri after that was really special because of their behavior.
Yes.
And
Because he went into kibbutz Be'eri and he saved 100.
over 100 people. Over 100
he went
people.
into those houses, freed those people, and
Under
eliminated the terrorists, under fire.
Under fire.
And then there was the last home he went in.
Yes.
He
and
was already
then-
tired. Hours
Yes.
of heroic actions he did. And then
And in this house, it was a terrorist. He shot them. Menachem was injured and Elchanan was killed there. And by the way, Elchanan, he arranged my wedding. He was really, really close to me on the day, Friday morning of the terrorist attack. We were supposed to be together for Shabbat. Like, he was really close to me. And all my book is about Elchanan, by the way. And it was, for me, it was too much.
they phoned
said,
you.
I can't anymore.
How did you hear about this, that Elchanan was killed?
Shai's son, his oldest son, called me and he shouted like, "Oh my God, is he my dad?" And I say, "What? Elchanan? No way." And for me, it was 7 days. You see me, I'm all the time smiling. Okay, it's part of who I am. I didn't succeed to smile. I couldn't do it. Like, how I can deal with this anymore? It's like that. It was too much, and now it was really too much. I can't anymore. I thought it will be the end of the world.
Did you still say katonti, or did
No,
you change your words
no,
at that moment?
I think it's a good thing that I really believe in God. Like, even if I'm cry and I feel terrible in everything,
Yes.
I don't hate my life. I love my life. I can cry. I say it's so tough. It's difficult. It's so hard. But in the same way, I love my life. It's good here. I love to live here. I really love it. I can't lie. I can't do it. I'm really honest with myself and with people. So also when I'm crying and I'm so depressed, I know that I will succeed to continue after that. You know what I mean?
You know it exactly
Like-
at that moment?
Yes.
It's
no,
like
but But
you have a
after,
split
after Elchanan, it was like I thought I will not succeed to continue to give a lecture after that, and I will stop with everything.
You
I
thought
I
that
will stop.
this was like the end punch.
Yes.
Like when you have a game of
Absolutely.
boxing
Absolutely.
and then there is a knockout and then this is the knockout.
Exactly.
Now I'm going to stand.
Exactly.
I'm not going to stand anymore.
Exactly.
And then?
And then 3 weeks after that, on the first week that the soldiers entered to Gaza, my youngest brother, Budaya, that survived the terrorist attack when he was 15, and today is a IDF officer. He went with his soldiers to Gaza, and after 3 days, he was killed in Gaza also. And in Budaya, when they told me about Budaya, actually, I didn't believe them. I shot like, you lied to me. I know that you lied to me. You know, it doesn't make sense. Like, no way that 4 people from my family in 7 years, there is no way. You lied to me. I really didn't believe that. But I realized that everything is accurate and this is my mission in the world. When people saw me, if you, after all the things, the pain that you went through, if you are smiling, all of us know that we can do it also. And I felt that this is my shlichut, my mission in the world. And it was huge. I felt like I'm so small and this is a huge mission. But I felt that I'm just a messenger. And all the pain that I went through, it's for a reason. This is what I felt after that. It was crazy situation. Do funeral, five funeral. And try to imagine, like in the Shiva, people sitting, and every time we are less people. Try to imagine. It's
You know, I'm listening and
crazy.
I'm looking at you, and I'm sure a lot of people who interview you have the same, like what I have now. I'm listening and I'm like, this cannot be in one person's life.
right.
That's the first thing I have. My first thought. My second thought is, it's like all the stories of Am Yisrael go through you. And at the same time, I catch myself with a thought, sending out to Hashem, like, please, Hashem, let this be the last story for Orit.
Absolutely.
This is crazy.
It's
Everything we as Am Yisrael went through, you got it in your private life.
Absolutely.
And how how I'm like, wait, how do you continue life? How can you feel so much strength? Don't you have like post traumas? Aren't you afraid every day that you will lose more people of your family? I mean, I'm a child of a Holocaust survivor.
Wow.
My mom is the only one who survived.
Wow. I'm so happy that you are here.
Oh, you're a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. That's true. Because of good Christians who saved my mother.
Wow.
But that had a lot of influence on my life. And after that, I lost in an earthquake 4 members of my family. And that created post-trauma, which was much more later noticed in my life. And I really had to learn how to dance with that devil in my mind, who all the time sits here and says to me, maybe something else will happen in your life. Is that something which is in your life? Do you have that little voice there? Or is it completely out and you are like Moshe Rabbeinu going through the sea and I will get there?
I really believe it. I think everything is connected. You know what? All the time I'm split my life into 2 parts. The things that are in our hands, in my hands, and the things that aren't. If I will worry about my husband, by the way, that is in the reserve. If I will worry about him.
He is now in Gaza?
Yeah, and not in Gaza, thank God. In a different place.
In a different place.
But if I will worry about him, it will be safe more or less? No. It's not change the situation if I will worry or not.
No.
So I don't touch this. Sometimes
what do you mean? Like
you're on the way.
It doesn't take any space in your mind?
No, because it's not in my control. I can't change that. I can't. I'm doing my best. And after that, it's not in my control. Sometimes you are taking a lot of energy to a lot of things. It's not in our control. You're just a normal example for everyone can be part of it, okay? You are going and you are driving and you are on the way and you have hard traffic and it's terrible. And okay, what now? You have 3 hours drive. You can sing all the way, or you can be angry all the way and blame that you were late and everything. You can.
Yes.
And this is your decision.
Yes.
And in every second moment in your life, you need to choose. And you'll wake up in the morning and I can say, I don't have my dad. I don't have my brother. I don't have Shlomi. I don't have Dea. I don't have... Or I can wake up in the morning and look at the mirror. Oh my God, I have eyes. I have eyes to see the beautiful people around me. I have a smile. Oh my God, I can smile to people. I can talk. I can do whatever I want. Every day, I am appreciate that. And every day, by the way, I'm doing moment of gratitude. I call this in Hebrew, Rega Toda. Every day, I'm stopping for 5 minutes just to say something that I'm grateful for. Even if it was a terrible day, even if it was a great day, I'm stopping and I have to find something that I'm grateful for. And when you're doing that, you don't feel that you are living in a crazy world with a lot of anti-Semitism and the politics is crazy and everything. No, I'm living in a world that I create and I want to do good things and I want to bring light every day. And I want that when I will go to sleep, I feel, oh my God, I did something good. I bring light to this world. I did something.
Were you born this way? As a child? Is it something you teach yourself on the way?
I feel that it's part of my personality.
Yes.
But also for my parents.
Yes.
But my siblings not like me. No, definitely no. And I really feel that most of who I am is I'm working really hard.
Yes.
And I feel that everyone can be like that, really. Everyone. Because you're choosing if to fight for that or to fight for that. And if I'm fighting to be happy and to be optimistic, so I will win. I will. Because I want to and I will take all my energy for that.
I'm asking myself, like, are you confronted sometimes in yourself with hate towards the terrorists, towards all the people who hate the Jews, towards, all those people who took your family away? Does that even take a space in your mind, in your heart, or doesn't keep that you busy?
So first, I'm not angry a lot and I not hate people at all. But after that terrorist attack, a lot of people asked me about the terrorist. And I said, no, I'm trusting my country that they will take care of everything. They will take them to the jail or kill them what they need to do, that we will feel safety. But actually on the war, it was really complicated because our terrorist, the terrorist that killed my father, was released. And it was
your father, terrorist, was
released.
now released,
yes. And it's really,
for
really
exchange
tough.
for hostages.
Yes, and it's really tough because you know what? Just yesterday I was with my sister.
Yes.
She survived the terrorist attack with Bdea.
Yes.
She was 14. Try to imagine, for her, she lost my dad in front of her. She saw the terrorist, and Bdea, that survived with her, he was killed in Gaza this last 2 years. And now she needs to deal with the fact that the someone that wanted to kill her can walk on the street in Judea.
So how do you deal with that?
I'm okay, actually, but she's not. And it's really tough because I don't know how she's wake up in the morning and she's fighting for every day. She is hurting herself. And I'm saying that because she's agreed to me just this few weeks, she agreed for that I would share about that because she said it's so important that people will understand how it's hard and it's not so easy. Nobody asked us really if we are agreed to do it. But I just want people will understand.
Which I think that they should.
They should.
I think they should ask every family if they agree that the terrorist who is responsible for the murder of their family members, if they agree for this exchange. But that's another subject. But I want to know from you, when you know and you see your sister that way, you try to lift her up, you motivate her, or you let her. What do you do?
Also, like always, I'm here for her.
Yes.
Like I'm all the time, all these years. I really, I'm doing a lot of things around the globe. I'm meeting with leaders in Washington D.C., in London, in Netherlands, like in a lot of places. I'm talking with everyone. I'm trying to spread light in the world. Okay, I feel that this is my mission, but in the same time, I'm all the time with myself really honest. Like if I'm also like that with my family, because if you're doing a big things in the world and you are not with your family, for me, it's nothing.
Did you say everything to your sister? Or are you waiting for the right moment?
Sometimes.
Or do you think that she has to go by herself through this process?
I know that I told her, you will choose. It's your life. We can do everything for you, but you will choose. And I'm saying that, by the way, to everyone, people with PTSD, people that dealing with hard life, like everyone, actually, everyone. And I tell to people, I don't care, not really care, but I don't care what you dealt with. I care what kind of people you will choose to be in this world. Then you are choosing. And you can say, this year, I will depress. This year, I will take care of myself. I will go psychiater or psychology and everything. I will take care of myself.
Or I will drink or use drugs.
Do whatever you want.
Or be depressed. I won't go out my bed.
You do yourself.
Yes.
But after that,
yes,
I will continue. Like get a decision exactly what you want, but don't forget to rise after that. I'm crying. And I say to people, I'm proud. I'm so proud that I'm crying because it's part of the process. It's part of the way up.
I'll rise up. You know that song? Yes.
Beautiful song.
Wow. And what about anger? What happened to us as Am Yisrael? Do you hold that in your heart?
I really feel that if I will be angry about someone and then it will change it to change something, it's good. Like yesterday I met with the ambassador of Belgium and we have a really different perspective about Israel and what is going on. Like they are not giving service to people from Judea and Samaria.
Which is crazy.
Yes,
also Holland, by the way.
Also, so
yes.
For example, for me, it's hard. I grew up my whole life in settlement. I didn't know that there is a problem with that. I didn't know.
By the way, I don't call it a settlement. I call it a village.
The village in
Israel.
Judea, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. This is what I thought. I live in Israel, in Judea. Like
yes.
And I didn't know that it's a problem for some of
people
the places.
that we want to live in our land. Yes.
But I really believe that a lot of people, they don't say that because they hate us or they don't know. Like people in Israel, they don't know about what is going on in Judea and Samaria. They've never been there. So I say to people, I will bring you to Ethiopia, come to see. Just, you can't say a lot of things about places that you didn't bother. People saying about Gaza, a lot of things. You've been there? No. So you have no idea what you're talking about. From the river to the sea or whatever, it's not the truth. So if I'm saying to people, don't be angry about person because maybe you don't know. So help them to understand. And if I want someone who will understand me, I have to go to his position I say, okay, it's illegal to go to be in Judea and Samaria. So I want to explain them, okay, it's illegal. But if someone come to my village, I will never kill him. But if I will go to them, they will kill me.
Yeah, we have to make that more
need to
clear.
understand.
Like if you go
Exactly.
to an Arab village, they will lynch you. And if an Arab comes into a Jewish village
Never
in
something
Judea
will
and
happen.
Samaria, they can come in. That's something people don't believe. And now these last days, there are a lot of programs about how the Jewish settlers are aggressive to the Arab people living in Judea. What can you say about that?
I told yesterday to the ambassador that my dad said that someone asked him, if you will leave Othniel and you will go to other place in Israel, leave all Judea and Samaria. My dad said that if I will go and you will tell me that it will be peace in all Israel, just Judea and Samaria will be for them,
I would go.
I will do it. And I really love Othniel and I really believe that this is our
Yes.
land and everything.
Yes.
Do you see a synagogue from 2,000 years ago in close to Othniel? And you see that, like you see that the truth, this is our history, but I will do it for peace. But look, we did it in Gush
Gaza.
Katif.
Yes.
And look what happened now,
happens?
October 7th after that. So
Yes.
we want
So
peace.
we understood
but
it's
they
not
want-
about
don't want.
Yehuda and Shomron. It's not about Otif Aza, Gush Katif. It's not about that. It's about not having you here.
And more than that, it's not even here. I
Well,
told them
then-
in Belgium, in London, in Canada,
So-
all around the globe. They don't want us to be alive.
On,
So
on
Jewish.
this world. Yes.
And then I told them they can go wherever they want. We can't. We don't have another land. Give me place that I can feel comfortable to walk on the street with my I don't know, with my skirt. Like I can't. We can't.
If you were like the president of the whole world and you have to teach people how to live, what would you say to the world? What would you do?
I believe that if everyone in the world just look at yourself, what you can do with your ability, with your uniqueness, with all the pain that you went through in your life, how you can bring your light into the world. Don't say, he is doing that, everything is terrible. Don't look at the other. He is doing a big mess to the world. He is anti-Semitic. Don't look at the other. Just look at yourself, how I am doing this world a better place in my way. Don't judge people as like you don't want people will judge you. Respect people. Listen to people. Just be a good person. If we just choose, every one of us, just choose to be good.
You know, I felt that after the 7th of October, and I was very hopeful because people showed their best side.
Absolutely.
By caretaking, by volunteering, giving money, giving space, giving food. And I was very positive then. I said to my husband, wow, we're never going back to whom we were. What do you think? Are we going back to whom we were? Or do you think that we are a stage further? That we are going the good direction? Orit, please give us hope.
So first, I think that we are learning all the time. And it's like you have all the time. Like, by the way, after Pigua, after this attack, everyone give you a hug, but then everyone continue it.
Yes.
This is our life. But I really feel and I really hope that people will change their mind and will continue to spread light and to be good to people, to each other, and as I said, like everyone dealing with difficulties. And I really believe that after October 7th, if you will see, there is a lot of organization, a lot of people around the globe that support Israel, and we are so appreciate that. And I believe that that's the hope, because maybe before they felt that they're in the other side of the Palestinian, and today they understand that the Jewish want peace. They want to be happy. They want a normal life. So maybe after that, I think that there is a lot of organization, a lot of good people that today they are support Israel. So because of them and because of that, we will be in a better place.
What would you say to the Christians, for example, who support Israel and they are in a very difficult position?
Yes.
Because even now abroad to say that you support Israel is dangerous.
Absolutely.
What would you say to those?
So first, I really, really, really appreciate that, really. And I feel like I have the honor to live in the world that people like you in this world with me. So thank you for that. And I really believe that if you believe that you're on the right way, So it doesn't matter what people will say to you because you know that you are in the right way. You can lie to people and to support on the
Dark
dark
side.
side, but you will not be yourself, and you will cheating yourself. So if you're in the right way, I believe that. How do you
So
say?
you think we are going the right way?
Yes, absolutely,
Yes?
absolutely.
Are we near, or do
People
we?
will understand. People. I think also in Europe, people understand now. It's taking time, but people understand that. Oh my God, Israel was right. What happened in Israel happening now in London, in a lot of places that people are really afraid. So I think that people will see the truth. How do you say? האמת תצא אל האור.
Yeah, the truth will come out.
Exactly.
And will be discovered.
Absolutely.
That's what's going to happen. I think, Orit, that we need presidents like you. By the way, first of all, I think that your husband is the most lucky man in the world. Not that you're
Tell
only...
them to them.
For sure he knows. Give me his phone number. First of all, you're beautiful from inside and outside. And
Thank you.
I think that people who meet you, who are get touched by you, they're lucky. And I think that everyone should book Orit for an inspiring talk because it's really life-changing. I will think about you when I have a very bad day or my mascara is not waterproof. Orit, are you funny? Is humor something very important into your life?
Yes, we have a black humor.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Is that something that very important for you, sense of humor, to overcome and to live your...
I love it. Because sometimes on my lectures I said humor and people can, oh my God, and then they're laughing. They can cry on my lecture and they can laugh.
Can you make terrible jokes?
Yes.
Yes? Well, I'm not gonna...
You don't want to ask.
I'm not gonna ask you. I'm not gonna ask you.
No.
As the last question, people are listening to this podcast. They listen to you, and I'm sure they will listen to it a few times because it's something you have to let in. It's so much. I mean, you could fill one podcast with one person and maybe 10 episodes.
Right.
If you would only say one sentence to the world, like one sentence that you know that a person can take with him and change his life forever, what would it be?
I really believe that you need to choose how your life will look like. Don't blame the world because you can all the time look at the other, but just look at yourself and look, what do you want to do in this life? What do you want to do in this world? And don't forget that this is your decision. Don't blame the world. Don't blame your life condition. Don't blame no one. Just look at yourself. I'm choosing how my life will look like. And every day, you're choosing.
I thank you for choosing to come to us. And
thank you for inviting.
I wish you all the best in the world, and I hope that you will duplicate yourself. So because this gives me hope that you are the new future for Israel, and I hope that people get inspired by that because we need that. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And when your new book will come out, I'll invite you again. So thank you so much for coming. And thank you for listening to this podcast. I'm sure that this conversation was mind-blowing. Share this, send this to your friends. It's important that people hear stories from Israel because this is a different voice than you see on the media or in the news. And we need to hear these stories more. So thank you for following us and see you next time on our podcast.